Ah, hello there. Hello, good morning. Great, welcome. Now, I think some of you may be in the mood for a holiday. Well, today is your lucky day because today we're going to be talking all about holidays. So get your sun cream, get your cap ready, because today we're going to be looking at the language, grammar, vocabulary, everything you need to talk fluently about holidays. Brilliant. Looking forward to it. Let's start right now. Hello there. I'm all ready to go. Good morning. How are you? Good to see you here. Today's topic, as I mentioned, right, is holidays. Great. I'm sure a lot of people are really in need of a holiday. I can't take you on holiday, but we can do something very, very similar. Listen, if you don't know me, my name is Keith. I run the Keith Speaking Academy, which is this website you may have heard of. You can go there and get lots of resources to help you with your IELTS speaking. Also, I run. Let me take off the holiday bit. What do I run? I run the YouTube, right? English Speaking Success. But also, you should check out this one, right? There's a new channel called English Speaking Success Shorts, which is all about helping you a lot with pronunciation and just learning little snippets of English in like less than a minute. Very, very useful, very handy for you, I do hope. Listen, if you are, by the way, on YouTube, please do subscribe. Turn on the notifications to find out about other videos coming up soon. Take off that ridiculous hat. You're indoors, not outdoors. Great. Let's see. Who's in the house today? A quick hello. Amandeep, we know you well, sir. Thank you very much. Yo-Yo, you're just back from a holiday in Xi'an. That was amazing. I'm sure it was. I love Xi'an. That's where you've got the terracotta warriors, right? Very nice place. Navjot Singh, I'm very well, thank you. How are you? Jojo from Thailand. Thailand? Where are you from, Jojo? Thailand, I think. Adele Aliosofi, nice to see you here. Welly, hello. Right, Facebook user says, please add more short speaking. Well, I will add more short speaking. It's a very, very good point. I'm going to add more, well, every Monday, that's the one, English Speaking Success Shorts. If you go to, get out of the way, if you go to Google and or YouTube and look up for English Speaking Success Shorts, you'll find it. I add a new video every Monday and every Wednesday. And this is very uncomfortable. Yeah, every Monday, every Wednesday. So look out for that. Great. Mastika, hello. Zia Medicose, hero. You or me? Right. Harry, hello. Nice to see you. Argin Misanov, hello. Lots of people in the house. Brilliant. Good time then for me to explain what I'm going to do today. As I mentioned, we're talking about holidays. So let me just go through and tell you a little bit about the class today. So you'll need your passport. You'll need to get ready. We're going to talk about holidays. We're going to kick off, first of all, by talking about some vocabulary. A little bit of grammar as well mixed in with vocabulary. I think, actually, grammar and vocabulary are very closely connected. The way that we use a word is often about grammar, right? Today, there's a focus on the verbs with to and verbs with ing, the gerund, also known as aka. After that, we'll be looking at holiday activities, you know, the kinds of things that you guys do on holiday, and what the British like to do on holiday. We'll talk about exactly the Brits aboard. So the Brits are the British, right? British people. Um, the kind of things or the stereotypical things that we do abroad. Not always true, of course. By the way, well done, guys. Last night, England, Euro, through to the final. Well done. Brilliant. Absolutely great game. Well done, lads. Did very, very well. Gareth will be very proud of you. We're going to look at a toolbox. So I'm going to share a couple of tools with you today that will help you learn English. We're going to do a relaxing visualization. I'm going to take you on a virtual holiday in your head. Listen, if some of you are locked down and you can't leave the house, at least we can take a holiday in our head. And we'll be doing that today. And we're going to look at some idioms. I'm afraid I don't have a Kahoot today. People might get a bit angry, but don't worry, we'll have lots and lots of fun in the meantime with everything else that's going on, right? But let's kick off with a bit of vocabulary and a few questions. Abdullah Hadi says, "Where are you from?" Good question. I'm from Manchester in England, but I actually live in Spain. So it's not a holiday every day, although some people think living in Spain is a holiday every day. It's not, but it's a lovely place to live. Yes. Krishna says, "Hi, Keith. It's really great fun having you on my phone. People around me just go crazy. What's this bold English guy making Krishna laugh out loud and now talking about Krishna?" Fantastic. Hemanji has a quick query. Let's put your query up. If I get rid of this, I'm just going to take a couple of questions. Hello, sir. In speaking section 3, how long we need to elaborate our answer? Our answer. How many sentences are expected for an answer? It's very hard to say, but as a guide, let's say in section 3, it could be anything, right? From 30 seconds to a minute, right? The point is you need to develop your answer to say as much as you can. Sometimes the examiner will cut you off quite quickly because they've heard enough and they want to jump to the next question so they can test something else. So don't worry about interruptions. So if I say, up to a minute, that does not mean the examiner will let you talk for a minute. They may, but they may not. The important thing is keep talking. I would say, 30 seconds, 40 seconds. When you're practicing, practice speaking 30 seconds to a minute. Try that. But be prepared to be cut off by the examiner because it does happen, right? Okay. Great. Viviane, hello from Madagascar. Here's an interesting question. Last one then. Sir, do you have any books written to speak English fluently? I haven't written a book, no. I've written ebooks, but to tell you the truth, they're just PDFs. They're kind of ebooks, PDFs, but they're on my website. You can get them there. But I haven't written a book like an Amazon book. No, I haven't written that. But if you go and check out my website, and maybe I can just show you this, right? You'll see on the first page there is here an ebook, common mistakes, avoid the 10 most common mistakes in English. So in IELTS speaking. So you can put your name in, you can put your email in, and you can go and download that. There's also a book that might help you in the resources section, which is free. This one over here, free IELTS books. It's just a free book about listening and reading materials. It's the best podcasts and videos on the internet that will help you prepare for IELTS, right? It's not really about fluency. So that is the quick answer to your question. Now I can't get rid of that. Wait a minute. Cancel. There you go. That gets rid of that. But if you are interested, not in a book, but in a course, I do have a fluency course. Haha, I always have something for you. The fluency course is on Udemy. You can go and check it out. Go through the links in my website and you'll get a discount, and then you can go and check out that course. It's not a book, but it's a course. Great. Listen, guys, let's kick off. Let's get straight into some vocabulary to talk about holidays. Okay, IELTS speaking vocabulary. Here is some useful vocabulary for this topic. So in the UK and England, I mean England, of course, United Kingdom is England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. In the UK, we talk about a holiday. In the US, they tend to use the word a vacation, but they're the same meaning. So we would say to go on holiday, right? So notice it's on, right? I'm going on holiday. Or to take a holiday. I need to take a holiday. I want to take a holiday. So it means the same, to go on holiday. Or to be on holiday, right? So in August, I'm going to take a week's holiday, and then I will be on holiday, right? Not in, at, but on, to be on holiday. I'm going to take some time off is another common expression. I'm going to take some time off, or take time off work. We understand it means that you're not working, so it's a holiday. I'm going to take some time off in August. I will let you know later when. So those are the basics we need. Your comments, great. Man, India, I got a band 7 in both my attempts. Well done. Excellent. Nice one. We can talk about a public holiday, which is basically, so a holiday when you're going on holiday is when you take maybe a week off work and you go and visit another city, usually, or another country. However, when there's a national holiday, then that's called a public holiday. Like in England, Christmas Day, the 25th of December is a public holiday. The 26th of December is a public holiday. The 1st of January is a public holiday. These are, if you like, national celebrations. They may be religious. They may be just national, to do with the nation and the state, maybe celebrating independence, for example. In the UK, we often talk about a bank holiday. So many of our public holidays fall on a Monday. And if it is on a Monday, we often have a bank holiday, a Monday bank holiday. People like bank holiday Mondays because you've got Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, right? Bank holiday Monday. I love the tradition here in Spain that even if the holiday doesn't fall on a Monday, the Spanish build a little bridge. So you've got Saturday, Sunday, and the holidays on Tuesday. They just make this little bridge called el puente. And they say, oh, don't worry, we'll just take 4 days holiday. Voy a hacer el puente. And so Saturday, Sunday, Monday as well, and Tuesday, they just make a huge holiday. And they cleverly call it the bridge. Let's just make a bridge and have a longer holiday. Very clever, these Spanish people. We talk about the holiday season, right? So now, right, we're coming into the holiday season, right? This time of year is the holiday season. Around Christmas in England, it's also the holiday season. We talk about holiday destination. So these, if you like, are collocations, right? Words that often go together. Holiday destination. My favourite holiday destination is, where is it? I haven't got one, right? I've got lots of favourite holiday destinations. But you can say my favourite holiday destination is Sevilla in Spain, for example. We've also got the school holidays. So here it becomes in the plural, notice, the school holidays. And that's when the children no longer need to go to school in the summer, right? Okay, great. Let's have a quick look. Some interesting things, right? I don't know if MRK, if you're from Iceland, but in Iceland, the working week is only 4 days, right? Interesting. Hollybobs equals holiday. I didn't know that. Right. In Italy, we have El Puente. Great. Oh, it's a Latin thing, isn't it? free man card. In Iran, every day is holiday for us because most of us are jobless. Dear, great. Very, very nice. I like your sense of humor. Tanja, nice to see you, Tanja. We call it a bridge day too in Germany. That's interesting. In England, we're so formal, right? A bank holiday. I mean, what's the bank got to do with it? Brilliant. Thank you very much for those. Moving on, let's look at when we talk about what we like to do on holiday, right? There are different expressions. So a lot of people ask this question, and it can be quite confusing, right? In English, so do we say, for example, I like to travel abroad, or I like traveling abroad, right? The simple answer is both. They are both correct. You can use either, right? I like reading. I like to read. I like playing football. I like to play football, right? Both are correct. There's a slight difference in not meaning, but emphasis or feeling, right? The ing, which we use a lot in England, we tend to use this more. Your emphasis, it's all about enjoy, right? I like traveling abroad. What I'm communicating or stressing is that I enjoy traveling abroad, right? I like cooking, right? So I'm telling you I enjoy cooking, right? But I like to cook on Saturdays. It's not that I'm emphasizing I enjoy, it's more a habit or a choice, right? I like to cook on Saturdays is more about a choice or a habit that I have. Yes, I like cooking when I cook on Saturdays, but I like to cook on Saturdays. I don't like to cook on Mondays because I'm so busy. I'm very lucky. I have a wife who can cook for me. So I like to do something is emphasizing a choice or a habit, right? I like to travel abroad, right? Maybe it's a choice. I like to, when I'm on holiday, I like to travel abroad. It's a choice, right? I also enjoy traveling and I like traveling abroad. Okay. I like to try the local food, right? So this is nice to talk about things that I choose to do on holiday. I like to travel abroad. I like to try the local food. I like to learn the local language. When I went to Japan, I spent about a week trying to learn Japanese before I went. And it was great, right? I mean, we went to Tokyo and we went to a few different places. But when we arrived in Tokyo, I'd learnt my phrases and expressions. And I can't remember now, but I asked something in a shop like, how much is it? I can't remember what I said. And of course, the lady went, and I went, oh dear. And of course, she took the calculator or her phone and then she showed me, and then she said, it's actually 55. And all my learning Japanese was a waste of time because what I didn't realize is that when the people answer back, I can't understand. But she was very happy that I tried to speak Japanese. Right, it was great. So I went, arigato. And it was great. I mean, I like to speak a bit of the local language when I go on holiday. It's true. I like to do something. And if you enjoy it, then I like traveling abroad. I like visiting museums. You guys, I wonder what you guys like to do. I'm going to ask you in a moment, right? But let me just move on a moment. Actually, no, let's see. Let's see. I'm sure you've got some ideas. Oh, you're all planning your speaking partners together. Brilliant. How much is it? Koreha jokora desu ka? Right. Nice. Thank you very much. I like the culture of other countries. Brilliant. Merin says, I like to listen my favourite songs. Good. I like to. Do you mean on holiday or all the time? Maybe on holiday, right? Remember, Merin, just to help you, listen to. I like to listen to my favourite songs. Yes. Pradeep says, I like to learn English with following Keith YouTube lessons. Lessons, very nice. Great. Excellent. Use, I like to go to the beach. Yep. Notice this is nice because it gives you the opportunity to practice t, right? Don't say, I like to go to the beach. No, I like to go to the beach. You're missing a the, you hate, I just noticed. Let me give you a gift. There's a little present. There's the for you. So you can try it. Try it with me. I like to go to the beach. Try the t. T. I like to go to the beach. Great. Dum da dum da dum. I like to go to the beach. Fantastic. Thank you very much, UH Shah. That's great. Yeah, this is a nice one. That me too. Rivati. I like to taste different kinds of food there. Indeed, me too. I like to try the local food. Avonpreet says, I like to meet new people in new places. Yeah, great. I'm just going to gift you there a different preposition. I like to meet new people in new places. Lovely. And Akin, I like to draw some things. Great. And Elam, if I can get you in, shows us the enjoying idea. I like attending your class, right? That's the enjoyment factor. You see the difference, right? I like attending your class. She's telling us she enjoys it. Lovely, Elam. Thank you very much. Other ways of saying you enjoy or like, of course, I'm fond of, right? I'm fond of, and here we always have ing. I'm fond of visiting museums, right? Notice the of as well. It becomes of. I'm fond of visiting museums. That's got a nice v because of is a v and visiting is a v. I'm fond of visiting. It just flows through. I'm fond of visiting museums. I'm fond of visiting the local bars, maybe, right? All sorts of stuff. So fond of as well we can use. Nice. Other activities, when we talk about activities, I mean, we've said, I like to go, I like to listen to music, I like to do this. Very common is to say go with a verb in ing. I like to go camping. I like going camping if you enjoy it, right? On holiday, I like to go swimming, right? That's what I choose to do. I like to go swimming in the sea. No, that's not true. I like to go swimming in the swimming pool. I don't like to go swimming in the sea so much because there might be what are they called? What are they called? Medusa is the word that was coming out. Medusa. No, the jellyfish. Jellyfish. There might be jellyfish that can sting you. Go hiking, right? Go trekking. I love going trekking. I enjoy it. I'm fond of going trekking or going hiking. Some people like to go sightseeing, where you visit the common touristic sites, right? Or the tourist sites or touristic sites. Visit the common touristic sites, tourist sites. Both of those are fine. And finally, with activities so this is not every verb, right? There are only some verbs that do this. I don't think there's a list of all the verbs, but here are some. But it's just through practice that you can learn them. I mean, so go jogging. I like to go driving. I like to go walking. All of these are okay. Sometimes we can use do some with the verb ing. So instead of saying I like to sunbathe, we can say I like to do some sunbathing. Or instead of going hiking, I like to do some hiking. I'm going to do some hiking on holiday. And for sure, I'm going to do some reading because I love reading. I'm fond of reading. And I'm going to do some reading on holiday. I think I'm going to read some crime novels. I like to read crime novels on holiday because you've just got so much time. You can almost finish the book in one day. It's great. And find out who the murderer is. So do some, or do a bit of as well. I like to do a bit of sunbathing. It just means the same. Some, a bit of. So it's not a lot, but just some. Do a bit of sunbathing. This is very natural spoken English, right? I'm going to do a bit of hiking. We're going to Kathmandu. We're going to do a bit of hiking, right? And then in the evenings, we'll do a bit of reading, I think. Things like that, okay? Good. Let's have a look how you're doing if you're picking all of this up. Let's have a look. I like to do sport. Great. Emmy says, I like to read romantic novels. Gurpit says, I like to exploring. Oh, no. Now, be careful. You have to choose here. You have to choose one or the other, right? I like to explore new words on the internet in my daily life, right? That sounds like a habit. And Gurpit, if you want to emphasize it's enjoyable, then you say, and I like exploring new words, right? Choose one or the other. MRK, love it. I'm all for going on picnics. Great. That means I'm fond of, I'm in favor of. I'm all for going on picnics. Love it. Very nice. Yeah. Ashima, I'm going to do shopping today. Right now, can I add, that's great, but it would be really natural to say, I'm going to do some shopping today. I'm going to do a bit of shopping today. Just make it a little bit more natural, right? Lovely. Anisha, I like to do some meditation. Right, very good. Great. Ikra says roaming in on the streets and soaking in the local culture is lovely. Brilliant. I'm going to take off your first in. You don't need the first one. But roaming or strolling in a very relaxed way on the streets and soaking in, taking in the local culture is lovely. So Ikra uses the gerund, the ing, as a noun at the front here, which is also very, very common and lovely English. Very nice. Great. Freemank is, I'm fond of visiting Shanghai. Again. I'm fond of visiting Shanghai. Okay, again, it sounds a bit strange with again, but yes. Arda, I like to do a bit of meditation under the water. That's interesting. Do you do that in the swimming pool or in the bath at home? Interesting. But I love the English. I like to do a bit of meditation. That's nice. That's nice. Q, I like to go island hopping. Right. It looks like you live in a... I'm looking at the background and the flower. Maybe you live on a bunch of islands. Who knows? I like to do a bit of reading on a daily basis. Hen and Guen, absolutely beautiful. Really, really nice. Yes. Track says, I like to spend my quality me time at home. Quality me time, right? Time for yourself. Very, very nice English. Brilliant. Guys, thank you very much. That's really nice. I'm loving it. So, what's next? What's next? I'm just going to look briefly at, yes, different kinds of holidays. So kinds of holidays, one of the most common is to go on a package holiday. A package holiday is where everything is organized. So the holiday company or the tour company organize the flight, the hotel, the food, the visits, the trips, kind of everything's included. Usually included in one price, right? That's normally what you get for a package holiday. Personally, I've never been a big fan of package holidays. I'm one for organising it myself and kind of winging it when I get there. I just like to make it up and improvise, you know, especially with the family, because you need to be so flexible. So when you arrive in a new holiday destination and you're thinking, what should we do? Where should we go? Inevitably, people disagree. Oh, I want to go to the museum. I want to go to the beach. And you have to be flexible. But being able to improvise and decide, one day you'll eat at the restaurant, the next day you'll do a takeaway and eat if you're in a villa maybe. So I like to be flexible, but some people love the package holiday because everything's included and it's just so convenient. It really is. Another nice word is a staycation, right? So when you stay at home, cation from vacation, staycation, one word, is to have a holiday at home, spend a holiday relaxing at home. Some people love a staycation because I think you get so stressed at work. And sometimes, to be honest, going on holiday can be stressful, right? The flight, organising the family, the milk bottle for the baby, and then have the children got the right clothes? And then what if the hotel it's not air conditioned, and all sorts of stress that sometimes you need a holiday to get over the holiday you've just had. So some people say, oh, forget it. No, I'm going to stay at home and just relax and sleep and watch Netflix. So a staycation. We also have a bank holiday. I talked about it earlier. It's a national holiday or a public holiday. So you can use any of these three. Bank holiday is really only in the UK, I think. So these are different kinds of holidays. And just to finish up on vocabulary, some common adjectives. A fun-filled holiday, right? Means fun, exciting, enjoyable holiday. Disastrous holiday means terrible. Everything goes wrong. A complete nightmare. Or a dream holiday, right? Is your ideal holiday, perfect holiday. So different adjectives to describe holidays, from perfect to fun to complete disaster, disastrous. So all of these are your adjectives that you can use. There are many, many more, I'm sure. Let's have a look. We've got, how do I pronounce your name? A groovy gamer. Although I like staycation, I would like to go on a package holiday. Right, nice, great. I love staycations. Great. I'm going to put an S on there, staycations, because you're speaking generally, right? I love staycations. There's another, this is a good reason for having a staycation, says Arcel. Saving money by having a vacation instead of a vacation. Sorry, saving money by having a staycation instead of a vacation. Yeah, absolutely. Saving money is good. We can talk about, well, Ashraf talks about annual holidays. That's right. Talk about an annual holiday. This is true. Every day is a staycation due to COVID. That's true. That's true. Nikhil says, I love to, this is great. I love to take, remember, I like to, it's a kind of a choice or a habit. I love to take a staycation once in a while so that I can watch movies and spend time with my family. That's lovely. I like it. Jai talks about package holidays. Give us a feeling of security because in a new place, it's difficult to cope with the routes and the arrangements. That is very true, actually. I hadn't thought of that. When you're in a new place, you don't know, where things are, if it's safe, where to go. So it gives a feeling of security. Very good point. Thank you for that. Great. Excellent. Unforgettable holiday. Like it. Nice. Let me add that. I'm going to add that to the dream. Unforgettable. That's what you are. Exotic holiday. Science fiction. I mean, that's not, yes. Science friction. Clever. Like it. Exotic holiday. Yeah, it's a bit different. Yosra. I thought staycation means being on a holiday but in your own country, not only at home. No, a staycation, well, at least in England, and I'm pretty sure about this, it's when you stay in your home, not in your country. Because if I'm in Manchester and I go to London on holiday, that's not a staycation. That's a holiday to London. I'm pretty sure about that. But, good question. Great question. Any Brits watching, feel free to correct me. Right. Sophia, nice to see you here. On my vacation, I like a quiet and peaceful time within myself, which allows me to recuperate. Yeah, very, very nice. I'm just going to add peaceful. And because you're writing so fast, you've put quite instead of quiet. I think you mean quiet, right? I like a quiet and peaceful time. Very nice, lovely, good. Okay, hunky dory, that's brilliant. So we've been looking at lots of vocabulary. I need to check what's next. Let's find out what's next over here. Vocabulary, holiday activities. Well, I guess we've kind of talked about this a little bit, but I am interested, right, to ask you all this question. Basically, what do you do on holiday, right? You've given a few ideas, but now we can practice a bit more. You can use some of the language or some of your own, and let's just share a few ideas, right? Brilliant. I'm late again. Oh dear. While you're doing that, guys, let me just have a drink. Water. Sometimes the best drink in the world. Right. Let's share a few ideas. Robotics for kids. Love it. I go swimming. Great. Hung says taste. Some traditional foods. Nice. My village. I spend. Right. What do you do on holiday? I mean, generally, right? Generally speaking. So not just last time, but generally. So I spend some time with my family and friends. Ramiz. I like to go. This is interesting. Ramiz, you've given a great opportunity for all of us to learn here, because at the beach means I'm at the beach, right? I am on the beach or I am at the beach. But with the verb go, it's always go to somewhere. I go to the beach. I go to the shop. Because it's go, you must have to, right? I like to go to the beach. Remember the t. I like to go to the beach. Great. Emma says sleep. Yeah, of course. Why not? Visit historic places. Great. I'll just add your S because I assume it's not just one place you want to visit that you like to visit. Yeah, it's historical places. Historic or historical? Historic kind of means it's famous, but I think you mean historical, which means from history. So they're important in history. So a historical place would be London Tower or London Bridge or St. Paul's Cathedral in England, or what's it called there? Puente Vecchi in Florence in Italy. These are historical places. They've got a place in. They come from a place in history rather than being kind of famous, right? Slightly different. So historical, yes. Great. And Nono says reading a book, reading books. Again, I'd say reading books, I think. Make it plural because you're speaking generally. Reading books on holiday, it's a good idea. Great. Sandeep says swimming, hiking, spend time with family. Okay. Watch movies. I do some gaming. I take fun. Love it. I love that you're picking up do some gaming. Build some sandcastles. How nice. Lovely. This is nice from Ali. I love to give cycling a go. Lovely. Very nice. I love to give cycling a go. Fatima says, I like to go outside. Lovely. I like to go to the beach for evening walking. So you've got the go to, but we'd put the. I like to go to the beach for evening walking. Great. Anything else? I like working in my garden. Nice. That's a nice way to spend the time, isn't it? Great. Good. What else? I have a couple of more. Go play games from Mohammed. Great. Go sightseeing. Go sightseeing. Yes. Go sightseeing without the for. Go sightseeing. Excellent. Lovely. Brilliant. Let me close that up. Let me come back. What do you do on holiday? Nice. I'm going to share a couple of ideas that I wrote down, and then we're going to move on to something quite interesting. Here you go. Let me show you this. Here are some ideas of different activities people may do. Sunbathe, right? A lot of people confuse sunbathe, and I think this is when you go into the sun, hopefully with your cream, and you want to go, in my case, go red. I mean, I'm so fair, my skin is so fair, I burn really easily. So I don't like sunbathing, full stop. I don't like it. I get too hot and burn. But some people like to get a tan, or to get a tan, to go browner. So the verb is to sunbathe, right? And I think the problem is a lot of people translate from their own language, and they have things like a sun bath or have a bath in the sun. No, just to sunbathe. I like to sunbathe. I usually go sightseeing, we talked about. I visit the tourist sites. Sites, excuse me. GHTS, the tourist sites. I soak up the views, right? Which is nice. That means I, like a sponge, soaks up the water. It means to take in, to look at, right? I take in or look at. But it's not just look, it's enjoy looking. Enjoy looking at the views. It's a great example. I think somebody used that earlier, and somebody used it on the web page as well. I soak up the views. I take a ton of photos, just meaning a lot of. A lot of. Again, just a bit more colloquial, spoken English. I take a ton of photos. And of course, nowadays, with a mobile phone, you can take a ton of photos because you can take as many as you want. Showing my age. I chill out on the beach. Chill out, relax, kick back. Lots of expressions we've looked at for that, right? Put my feet up. You know, lots of them. Put my feet up. But they all mean to relax, basically. To relax, kick back, put my feet up. Some nice colloquial expressions you can use in your IELTS speaking. Lovely. Okay, so those are some ideas. I want to move to this holiday activities. Do you remember I was going to tell you about the Brits abroad, right? What the British people often do abroad. Well, I'm going to show you 4 sentences. There's a word missing, and I wonder if you can fill in the gap. Can you find the missing word? Let me show you 10 things the British do on holiday. Here are the 4 the first 4 ones of them. Right, here we go. Have a guess, right? What's the missing word for number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4? I'll just read them through. The British abroad, right, on holiday. We complain about the stay in the sun too long and get bum on day 1. We steal bum and soaps from the hotel. And we start drinking some kind of bum as soon as you can. Right, guys, take a minute. Try and put in some of the answers, right? And I'll get us in the Caribbean mood. I wish I had a tequila sunrise, but it's water. Interesting. Number 3, bucket. Towels. Great. Number 4. Let me say that up. Interesting. British people abroad. This is great to see what you think of British people. Cream. Right. Alcoholic. Cocktail, right. Love it. Complain about the queues. Listen, nobody queues as much as the British. We complain about the lack of queues. That's true. We're like, why aren't people queuing up? What, do you mean the rest of the world doesn't queue like in Britain? Oh, interesting. Interesting. Tan and sunburn. There's a small difference. This one. The invoice. Love it. Great, good. Let me take those off. Let me come and share. I mean, most of those could be true, right? Most of those could be true. These are the ones that I had, right? We do. The British complain about the heat, right? We don't complain about the weather on holiday because nobody has worse weather than Britain, right? So wherever we go, we're normally happy with the weather. But if it's too hot, and it's usually too hot, we complain about the heat. And we're stupid, right? Because we spend the whole year in England going, oh, it's so cold, it's raining, I want the sunshine. We arrive on holiday in sunny Spain, oh, it's too hot. Complain about the heat, but some good ideas, right? I mean, a lot of you said you could say weather, services, the bill, the invoice, or the bill. Yeah, I mean, all of those. The food, maybe. But again, right, nobody, that's not true. Traditionally, England had the worst food in the world. But I disagree now. I totally disagree. I think England has got some great food now. If you know where to go, come to my house. Number 2, stay in the sun too long and get burnt, right? Or sunburnt. You could have, I mean, both of those. I saw a few of you put sunburnt or get burnt. I wouldn't say get tanned, because get tanned is a positive connotation, right? If you're sitting in the sun and you get tanned, for us, that's positive. But if you're in the sun too long, then it's negative, and burnt is the negative one. Stealing shampoo, yeah, of course. Maybe creams, maybe the towels. Yeah, come on, who doesn't do that? Go to the hotel and steal the shampoos and the creams, the sun cream. And number 4, start drinking some kind of alcohol. People said cocktail. Yes, all of those. But it's true, right? British people, I mean, the minute we're on holiday, it's an excuse to start drinking alcohol. Not everybody, but it's the stereotype. Here are some other interesting things that British people do on holiday. That I got this list from my head and a bit of research on the internet and just choosing what I think is also true. And how many of these are true for you, right? I'm sure it's not just British people. Take a photo of yourself with a drink and post on Instagram as soon as possible, right? First thing you see in everybody's Instagram screen is, oh, I'm here on holiday and here's me and the beer by the pool. British people take 10 minutes to get into the pool or the water. Thank you to Michael McIntyre for inspiring this one. But most people, when they go into this pool or the water, they just jump in. British people, it's like, oh, is it cold? Is it warm? Let me just put my finger in. Oh, it's a bit cold. Oh, and then you put your foot in first and then your leg and you take 10 minutes. We're rubbish at getting into the water. We say how amazing it is the local people in the hotel can speak English. Oh, it's like traditional British people abroad. Again, stereotype, right? Oh, it's amazing. People outside of England speak English. Hello. Welcome to 2021. 8, check out if there is a McDonald's near the hotel. It's sad, but it's true. Number 9, buy a t-shirt with I love Spain or I love Turkey or wherever you are on it. Must. British people must do that. And then give it to somebody you don't like when you go home. Number 10, I don't know. I left number 10 for you. What do you think British people do on holiday? What's your experience? This is a dangerous question, but what's your experience of British people on holiday? Great. Lots of ideas still coming through. Yeah, this is very true. Tran, absolutely. The very first thing to do is post photos and check in the destinations. Stereotypes. Turkey, love you, Turkey. Yeah, love Turkey. Melanie, yeah, drunk and fighting on bars. Unfortunately, maybe true. Sanjeev, try to speak foreign language. Yes, and very often we do a terrible job, but we try. Arigato. What was that in Japanese for Yeah, great. They do shopping. Yes, great. Get some red wine. Yep, absolutely. All around alcohol. It's true. Lots of it. Try local dishes. Take an afternoon tea. Yes, Yo-Yo. Have you changed your avatar just for the afternoon tea post? That's impressive if it's true. Drink tea. Yes, I love drinking tea. Absolutely. Eat hamburgers. I know, the McDonald's thing. What is that? What is going on? Anna, go to Primark, buy some trendy clothes. Yeah, true. If you're in a country where there's a Primark, oh, look, there's a Primark. Let's go. Let's do a bit of shopping. It's a nice day today, innit? Sounds like Stan the Man. Fantastic. Great. So those are 10 interesting things that British people do when being abroad. Good. I'm going to have a drink, and as I have a drink, we're going to move on to the next activity, which is this one. Check it out. That wasn't long enough for a real break. Okay, toolbox. This is where I'm going to share with you a tool, something that I like. that I recommend to students. Lots of tools on the internet. Today's tool is showmeword.com. Guys, moderators, if you're there, if you wouldn't mind, if you wouldn't mind, how polite is that? If you could possibly, if you wouldn't mind possibly sharing the tool, can you share the URL, please, in the chat? This is a quick and easy information about important words, right? So it's similar to a dictionary, but it's better, right? Let me show you why. If I just paste and copy this, if I go over to my website, and I'm just going to change the URL, and it should take us to Show Me Word, right? It's in English dictionary, but it's not quite. Let me give you an example. This is the best way to do it, right? If we take holiday, for example, so similar to a dictionary, but it's so clean and easy to use. So you get the American pronunciation,
holiday,
British,
holiday,
and you can even see very clearly the IPA, the phonetic script for American English and British English. It tells you in the noun, leisure time, taken away from work, right? Plus an example. This is so important, right? What I really like is that with every definition, there's an example because the context is so important. Or the holiday, a day on which work is suspended by law. No mail is delivered on federal holidays, right? National holidays. I know federal's a bit different, but verb, spend or take a vacation. So you get to know the collocations, which words go together. Spend a vacation or take a vacation. And then extra examples. And this is what I love, that you've got all these examples. You don't have to go looking anywhere else. But this really shows you how to use the word. Is a national holiday because it's a holiday. She'll have a 4 weeks holiday. We're planning on taking a holiday. It's just brilliant. The language is all here. And then finally, word forms. I, you, we, they, holiday, right? To holiday. It's also a verb. She holidays. It holidays. Present participle. Past tense, holidayed. Singular, plural. You've got all the grammar around the word here. And I just love how clean, simple, and the important information is just all there. It's just really nice. It's clean. I like the minimalist, Google-like approach. Okay. That's it. Good. Let me come back if I can. There you go. That's it. So that's it. Show me word. So I guess as an alternative to a dictionary, but especially those important words you're not sure about. You know, you're thinking, is it holiday or holidays, or is it necessary? Is that an adverb or an adjective? How do I use necessary? You know, all of these words you're not sure. This, I love it. I think it's really, really good, right? The web is great, says Andang. Totally. The web's amazing, right? These nice little tools. Excellent. Now, another tool for you. Help your pronunciation. A tool for pronunciation. There's two things here. One is, I'm being cheeky. I'm promoting my own YouTube channel, English Speaking Success Shorts. Just in case you haven't discovered this, right? Because I think it really can help your pronunciation. Let me show you. If I just paste and copy, self-promotion. I love a bit of self-promotion. English Speaking Success Shorts. There's the YouTube channel. It goes straight in there. Hopefully. And the video, there's not much here. I've only just started doing this, right? But these are kind of these 1 minute videos, and they're all very, very simple for pronunciation. Let me show you. Again, I say the top bit and you say the bottom bit. Do you have any hobbies? I do. I love playing computer games. I play most days.
Right. Repeat with me. Most days, actually. I play most days, actually. I do. I love playing computer games. I do. I love playing computer games. I play most days, actually. Wonderful. Keep practicing.
That's it. Bit of self-promotion. That's it. Just to get you to encourage you, if you want short snippets, because a lot of people have said, why don't you do shorter videos? So I thought, well, that's nice. You can just repeat with me, really work on your pronunciation, and it can be a big, big, big help. Great. Oh, here, this is interesting. I don't hear. Voice is too low. Mohammed says your shorts are very helpful. Thank you. Navi, why don't you post these shorts onto TikTok so we can duet with you? Ooh, that is a very good idea. I'm not on TikTok. Do I want to go onto TikTok? Well, interesting. That's a very interesting idea. Great. Let me think about that. Right. Almin managed to get 7.5. Well done. Congratulations. Brilliant. Very, very nice. The other thing I was going to mention to you is for your pronunciation is this thing called Elsa. Elsa is a mobile app. And again, I collaborate with Elsa because I think it's one of the best apps out there from a pronunciation. If you don't know Elsa, let me just show you if I can. Where can I show you this? Elsa, it's spelled E-L-S-A, Elsa. So it's a phone, it's a mobile app on a phone where you can practice individual sounds, you can practice words, and you can practice chunks. You get the sound, you listen, you repeat, and it gives you feedback. The AI, artificial intelligence, gives you feedback on how close you are to the correct English. It's really nice, right? Really, really good to do. You can download the app for free. You can then pay to get, I think, a year membership or lifetime membership. Lifetime membership is not expensive. And if you go through the link with which the guys are sharing, there is a discount for my students as I collaborate with Elsa. So if the moderators can share the link, then you can get it in the chat. It'll also be in the video description at the end of this lesson. So when you go into, sorry, this video is recorded on YouTube. If you go into the video description, you can see the links later and go and download it, all to help your pronunciation, right? All different ways to help your pronunciation. Cool, great. With that, let's move on. It's speaking meditation and visualization. Okay, it's time for this. I am not able to take you on a holiday today, but I'm going to do something similar. Great. Paul has shared the links. Thank you very, very much. Rohit, you're welcome. Let me explain. If you're new, in the last few weeks, I've been experimenting with doing a visualization, right? It's a bit like a meditation, okay? So what happens is for the next 5 minutes, I'm going to ask you to close your eyes and to relax. And I'm going to talk you through a journey. We're going to do some activities together in your head. And as you listen to me, you just imagine those things happening. So if I say you're on the beach, you just imagine yourself on the beach and you just follow my instructions, right? It's a very, very peaceful and relaxing way to learn English. And I think that so many people get stressed about IELTS. And I think with COVID, we're all stressed about not having a holiday. So this is me giving you a holiday in your head for 5 minutes to relax with English, okay? So that's all you have to do. All you have to do is close your eyes and relax. If you want to open your eyes, you can, but I think you can focus more when you close your eyes. If you've got headphones, even better. Okay. Okay, let's kick off, right? I'm going to put up a picture and then you can listen and just relax and follow my instructions. Okay. Let me find this. Are you ready? Okay, this is my holiday visualization for you. Let's do it. It's time to relax. But just for a moment, think about your work, being busy, meeting deadlines, running around, the stress. And now, stop. Sit down and relax. Breathe slowly. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, feel all of your muscles relax. Breathe out and relax your arms, your legs, your face, your eyes. And now smile, because now you're going on holiday. Your bags are packed, just a few clothes and essentials as you're travelling lightly. You have lots of time and nothing to worry about. Keep your eyes closed and come with me into nature. We're going to do a bit of hiking, slowly and gently walking up a mountain. Feel the fresh air as you breathe in and out. Feel the cool air on your arms and face. We're near the summit now, the top. And now look out at the view. Soak up that view. What can you see? And how do you feel? Well, let me transport you now off the mountain, almost like Star Trek, into a museum. We're inside the museum. Listen, it's so quiet you can almost hear a pin drop. As you stroll down the middle of the room, you look carefully at the pictures on the wall. What can you see? But now, let's leave the museum and let's come to a restaurant on the beach. The sun is out, but not too hot. And the restaurant, look, it's a cosy little place off the beaten track with just a few rickety chairs and tables. It's a place where only the local people come. And we sit down in the shade. What would you like to drink? With ice? And to eat? What about a barbecue or some seafood, or some nice local delicacies. Well, no sooner have we ordered than the food arrives and the drink, and you start to chill out and enjoy every bite, every sip, every moment. It's like time has stood still. You can feel every second. Enjoy each moment. Relax. Slowly, we're going to leave the beach and come back home or back to work if you're secretly listening to this whilst you're at work. So after I count to 3, you can open your eyes and come back. 1, 2, and 3. Welcome back from your holiday. Did you have a good trip? I hope you had a good holiday. I wonder what you drank. I saw a few people drinking dry martini, and somebody went for lobster and seafood. Great. Sounds nice. Somebody saw the Mona Lisa, actually. It's interesting. I realize some people just like to close their eyes. When I say what can you see, I don't mean through your eyes, I mean in your mind. But some people like to chat, right? And send messages. It's fine, whatever relaxes you. Great. Heartbeat says, feel the cool air on my arms and face smoothing. It's amazing. I love it. Great. Amazing weather. Great. Lucky Girl says, it was incredibly therapeutic as well as really helped me let my hair down. Well, that's the idea. And we also got a message from somebody on Facebook says, I'm right now waiting for my test in 30 minutes. Oh my. So I need some relaxation. Listen, good luck, whoever you are on Facebook. That's great. Somebody asked about off the beaten track. Yeah, far away from the town or the cities. Great. So very refreshing. Nice. I hope you enjoyed it. That's my holiday for you because some of us cannot go on holiday. Nyok Hyung, your comment actually leads me very nicely into the next activity, right? Because we've talked about the Brits aboard. We have talked about the toolbox. We've done the relaxation visualization. It moves us on to idioms like off the beaten track, right? So I'm going to move on and talk about some idioms next. So let me come back and look at over here some idioms. Idioms to talk about holidays. Let me share a few with you, and then you may have some others you would like to share as well. Okay. So I think some of the most common ones are to relax, right? To take things easy. So to relax, we can say the following: to take things easy, to chill out, we've had, right? To let my hair down. Obviously, that's idiomatic for me. To put my feet up. These are all idiomatic. To get away from it all means to escape work and stress, basically. To get away from it all. So I'll put those in a bullet. Might make it easier, right? To get away from it all. It's just what the doctor ordered. So, of course, the doctor gives you medicine to make you better. So when you say, oh, that visualization was just what the doctor ordered, it's Excuse me. Can't control my burping. It means it's just what you needed, right? It's just what I needed to feel better, right? So, of course, it's idiomatic, so it doesn't mean medicine, right? It could be a beer, or that's just what the doctor ordered. Or when your wife gives you your favorite dish, or your husband has cooked you your favorite dish, and you say, oh, that's just what the doctor ordered. I was feeling a bit tired, and that is just what the doctor ordered. Just what I need to feel better, right? With holidays, let me just check in if we've got others. Okay, you're still writing. We can talk about to travel light. So when you just have a few things, like in the visualization, I said, well, let's travel light, just the essentials, right? Only take a few things with you. So it is referring to your suitcase, your clothes. So if you're going on holiday for a week and you just have a very small bag, you say, well, I'm traveling light. I've got my toothpaste, a couple of shirts, socks, underpants. That's it. I'm traveling light. Some people never travel light. Some people, even for a weekend, they take 2 big suitcases. I've got 3 pairs of shoes. I've got 5 hats. We're going for a weekend. No, but I might need them. Some people just do not travel light. No names mentioned. To get off the beaten path is to go to places that are far away from the tourist places. So most people go to the typical busy tourist places, right? You go to Paris, you go to the Louvre, you go to the Arc de Triomphe, you go to Montmartre, right? You always go to the typical places. Great. But if you go to the less common places, then you get off the beaten path. The path is the road. Beaten is where your feet have beaten or hit the road. So it's to go to less common tourist places. It's not always touristic places, but by and large. So somebody earlier said, well, it's places outside of the city, away from the crowds, right? That's the main idea, away from the crowds, where fewer people go, to get off the beaten path. And to take in a few sights. So the sights are the tourist attractions, right? They can be museums, bridges, buildings, squares. To take in is to enjoy. So basically, to enjoy. To enjoy a sight or a place, we can say, this is going to be easier for me. To take in a few sights. Trust me, there is method in my madness. To soak in, remember, to soak in the sights. To soak in the sights, soak in the view. I think we soak in a view more. Let's soak in the view. Take in a few sights. Okay. What else have we got? Mehmet says to discover places, to get off the beaten path. Yeah, good. Very good. What does it mean by and large? It means overall. Overall. Yeah, good, Fariba. To get up bright and early. That's nice. Yeah. And that's quite common on holiday, right? You want to get up bright and early to catch the bus to go and see the sights. To get up bright and early. Yes, what it says. Nice. Iram says, I would love to get off the beaten path this summer. Yeah, especially with social distancing. We need to get off the beaten path, don't we? Very, very nice. well, what else? What else? Anything else? Soak in, soak up the view, soak up. Thank you very much. Yes, soak up the view. Yeah, thank you guys, Mary and Asma. Please, can one go on holiday in the countryside? Yes, of course, of course. Yes, to soak up the sights. Yeah, good, good. The Hitachi Seaside Park in Japan, I can practice my non-existent Japanese, is a perfect place to get off the beaten path. Great. Holiday makers is a nice word. I love that word. It's not quite an idiom, but it's a very good word. So people on holiday, the holiday makers, the tourists, right? To unwind is to relax as well. Yes. Can you save the video? Of course, the video is saved automatically in the Facebook group, on the Facebook page, and in YouTube. So you can come back and watch this video. What I will do is I will update the description for you later. Yes. John Mark, long time no see. Lovely to see you here. Some people travel like they bring the entirety of their home stuff. Yes. Yes. There's an expression in English then, John Mark, that they've got everything and the kitchen sink, or everything but the kitchen sink. So you can say you've taken everything but the kitchen sink. There are some variations on this, but more or less, you've taken everything but the kitchen sink. The kitchen sink, so it means that you've taken everything in the house, almost, you know, the fridge, the sofa, your bed, your pillow. Why not take the kitchen sink? You can't because it's fixed, but you've taken too much. You've taken everything but the kitchen sink. It's ironic. It's British sarcasm at its best. You've taken too much, too many things, right? Normally, when we're going on holiday, we use this expression to talk about people in the family who do not travel lightly. They take too many things or don't travel light. Thank you, Guaraf. I do not like traveling light, right? You know, some people don't. Some people like to make sure they've got everything they need on holiday, right? Sajam, I can't. There are too many comments. Sorry, there are so many. I miss them all. Soak up, yes. Recharge my batteries. Yeah, okay, we can say that as well. Recharge my batteries. I can add that one on here. To relax. Brilliant, good. Excellent. I'm going to take that off for the moment. So listen, guys, lots of idioms there, right? About relaxing, get away from it all, travel light, get off the beaten path, to enjoy the sight, take in the sights, soak up the view, get up bright and early, and dear wife, you've taken everything but the kitchen sink, but I still love you. Of course. Great. So that brings me idioms. It brings me right full circle. Okay, excellent. So guys, I am afraid today I do not have a Kahoot. I ran out of time. I couldn't make it. Big apologies. Don't worry, I will do one next time. But just to say, to remind you, if you are on YouTube, by the way, please do subscribe and turn on the notifications, because notifications, you will find out about Saturday's video. And this Saturday, I release a video every Saturday. It's recorded, and Saturday is how to get a high score in IELTS speaking. Might be interesting for most of you. How to get a high score in IELTS speaking. That's Saturday's video. It's recorded, So it doesn't matter what time, right? It's around 12 o'clock it will be released, but on Saturday, Sunday, you can watch it. I think it will be interesting for you. If you've enjoyed this live lesson, please do leave me a comment. You've left lots of comments already. But if you want to study more with me, I do have over here IELTS Speaking Success. Get a Band 7 Plus. It's a complete structured course. It's recorded videos and worksheets and activities. It's not one-on-one classes with me. No, it's recorded videos, but it's a fantastic course, I think. Can I say that? No, it's a good course. Yeah, I don't know. Let somebody else say that. But I think it can be really, really helpful if you're looking for a Band 7 or a Band 8 or Band 9. Check it out. If I ask the moderators, can you put the link in the chat? Also, later when the video is recorded, look in the description and you'll see the link to the course IELTS Speaking Success Get a Band 7. And if you're looking for something and you want to study more with me, go and sign up. Right? Brilliant. Good. That's it. If you want more information about me and what I'm doing, go to the Keith Speaking Academy. Go and check it out. There's also, I'm on Facebook at the moment. And who knows, maybe after today, I might go onto TikTok. I've got no idea. Let's see, one step at a time. In the meantime, I hope you enjoyed today's holiday. And if you're going on holiday, have a great time. If you're taking the IELTS speaking test soon, fingers crossed, break a leg. Good luck. I hope it goes really, really well. In the meantime, take care, all of you. Stay safe, right? Look after yourselves. All the best now. Bye-bye. Let's leave with some music.